So let's do a magic jump into the loft. Boing! Boing. Well, hello you wonderful people, and welcome to a rather cold shed. Yes, it has warmed up a little bit this week, but not a lot. So yes, I thought I would try and put a video out today, give you an update on what's been going on in here, because I've been very busy, maybe show you some of the house as well. I am very aware that there's not been much reselling content coming out. I did manage to put a video out talking about all of our parcels that haven't made it to their destination thanks to the strikes. Update on that. The Black & Decker saw has finally turned up, like 3 weeks later or something. And several other of those items that we shared have now turned up. So things are making it through the system and getting there. And slowly but surely that's all sorting itself out, which is good. But we're not really focused on eBay at all right now. I'm busy in here. We're still busy on the interior of the house as well. So this video is going to be a bit of an update on all of that sort of stuff. But I do need to thank Skillshare, who have again sponsored one of our videos. So thank you very much for sponsoring this one. We will get onto that a little bit later. Anyway, here we are. This is the smaller part. I've bought some of these in from the house. These are going to live in here now. I've taken the shelves out, or most of them. Not much has happened in here. It's a bit of a dumping ground. But if we come through here, materials have arrived, finally. Why is nothing simple? Yesterday was like pulling teeth trying to get hold of this. Ringing around, chasing it up. Where is it? One branch said, oh, we're driver's off sick, so that's caused a problem. They put me through to another branch. They were like, oh, we've run out of vans. It's like, get your story straight, people. Anyway, eventually they got it to me after lots of chasing around. So we have loads and loads of 8x4 chipboard in here, some hardboard as well. But I've got to do all the prep first. So the big job I've been doing is on this wall. So I don't remember quite what I showed you before of this back wall, but it was in a terrible state of repair. So I've done loads and loads of repair work to this. It's hard to tell where I've been, which is good, but this is all repair here. This is all repair. There were holes in this where I could put my arm right through. Now on the other side of this wall there is a wall kind of backed up to it with a slight gap in between. I could put my hand through here and through the big hole that was here, right through and touch the other wall. There's a gap in between. So I've had to do a lot of work to this. There was a great big hole here, so that's all been filled. Down the bottom there, like I say, you can't really see, there's a patch there I've done, and a bunch of it down here. You can sort of tell it's the patches that are looking a little bit wet because they still haven't properly dried. You can see there, right? So that has taken a lot of time to get right, but it's all done now, so that's looking good. But all of this is going to be covered. This wall is going to be covered like that, and I'm going to box in up here. But we haven't done much else. I've been getting this ready around the windows because this is all going to be boxed in with the chipboard. So I've been measuring up these battens and cutting those to size, etc. But it's all about preparation, and soon we will be able to start putting in the big panels. Now you may remember from another video there was a door suspended up here as a shelf, right? Well, I managed to get that down, which in itself was quite a task. It's now down here, and I thought it might be useful. I thought I might use it to hang a door in there, but it is way too short. It's like almost a foot too short. It's been cut down at some point. And it's also very flimsy. I thought I might be able to use it for something else, but it's a very flimsy, hollow door. I've actually ripped the back off now. It's just a hollow construction, very thin door. So yeah, it's not going to be that useful for much, to be honest. So I can't wait to get going in here. My first job's going to be to box in the windows, get all of that done. We're going to insulate behind here and then box this all in with chipboard. That's going to be job one. Then I'm going to box in this wall and then start up here. Yeah, and once that's all in place, we can start working on the shelves and the worktop and then the great big table that's coming out here. Most of the chipboard I've ordered is, I think it's, was it 11 mil, I think? But I've got one piece of much thicker, I think it's 18 mil for the table. So, as I mentioned at the beginning, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. They are an online learning platform. They have thousands of videos about a whole range of subjects. We've been using Skillshare for quite a while now. And yeah, what have you been learning?
Yeah, I've been really enjoying the classes by Bronwyn Tarboton. I did a class of hers before, which was upcycling furniture, and this time I'm doing light up your living space, redesign and rewire any lamp. So that's been really useful. The only thing that I discovered when I started watching it, thinking, oh, that's really good because I've got a few lamps that I need to rewire, was it's all American, so so the wiring is different. But then she also upcycles lampshades as well and shows you how you can make your own, so that was really interesting. And as per usual, I've been watching it on my phone, which is the way that I like to do it because I can watch it wherever I am, whether I'm eating lunch or cooking dinner or whatever. But you can watch it on your laptop, and you can stream it to the TV.
Yeah, or if you're a sofa body like me, you can watch it on the telly, which I find much easier on the big screen, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I just like to be mobile with mine.
Fancy. And Skillshare have kindly provided us the link again. So if you want to try out Skillshare, you can get a 3 months trial by using the link in the description box below.
Yeah, so the first 1,000 people to use that link will get that 3 months trial.
Yep. Right, back to me wherever I was talking about whatever I was talking about. So yeah, I'm just itching to get going on it. But there's not much more I can show you in here, apart from utter chaos in that corner. When I've been working in here, it's just like, oh, now I've got to move all of that out of the way and do stuff in that corner, and then I need to move all the stuff somewhere else and do work there, and it's just... Yeah, but I do enjoy this sort of stuff, I really do. But as I said, I've also been working in the house, so let's do a magic jump into the loft. Boing! So yeah, I've been busy up here. This is, if you saw the video where we came up in the loft, I'm in the long thin bit that runs up the middle of the house now. And I've been trying to get the insulation sorted up here. I'll flip you around and show you. So it's still a work in progress, but you can see from the far end, that's where I started. That's the hatch where I poked my head up from our ensuite in that early video, if you saw that one. And none of this was insulated, and it's made an instant amazing difference to how warm that room is. It's incredible. So this is all now packed in really nice and neat. I've still got some work to do here. And I've come down here, this is all done. All sorts. I've got this old aerial up here, which I can probably get rid of, to be honest. There's very little room to work, especially for a 6 foot tall bloke, but it's well worth doing. And of course, the other thing we've been busy with is decorating the house. So if we head down into one of the bedrooms, we can take a look in there. Way, right, here we are in one of the bedrooms. This is our kind of master bedroom with the ensuite down there. So we were just up in that loft, and this is the decorating is all done in here. We've gone for white throughout because this is the oldest part of the house. This part is about 300 years old. The windows are very lovely and cottagey, but small, so we don't get a lot of natural light in. We've replaced the bulbs with a much brighter bulb. Don't want to point directly at that. So it is better in here, but we had quite a dark green wall in here, and that didn't help it feeling very dark. So it's so much nicer now. It's all fresh, bright white. You don't really get the idea of it on here because we've got no natural light. But it's looking so much better in here. Now we have ripped out all of the carpets. We haven't ordered the new carpet for in here yet. And I still have a very fiddly job to do down here. We have the piping, oh that's hot, heating's on, for the radiator, which runs around the edge of the room. Now at some point it's been boxed in, but when we bought the house, this is how it was. So I've got a fiddly job to do to construct a little bit of basically ducting along here, all around the edge, to box in that before we can fit the carpet. And then behind this door, I love this. This is the chimney breast that comes up from the sitting room. We've hung a mirror on there, but it looks so much nicer now. It's got fresh white paint all around that. Yeah, the doors have been redone. I had all of this off. I just put all of that back on yesterday, so that really pops out now. The black on the white. Looking rather nice. So yeah, this room is getting there. So if we take a little look this way, oh, here's my record collection, which currently is parked in the corner there, and this little corridor is just full of stuff which has been taken out of this bedroom whilst we work in here. So again, carpet has gone, new carpet will go in once all the decorating is finished. This wall again was dark green. It's only had one coat. That's going to need at least 3 coats. You can see the green showing through. You may have seen on Instagram, I did a picture of this wall. This was in a complete mess. It needed loads of filling and repair work. We've just started on the first coat on that. These little lights are off so we can paint around there. We've done loads of work in here. You can see the imprint of where there was a built-in kind of cupboard in this corner. Trouble was, it stopped the air circulation and there was a damp problem beginning to happen in this corner. So we made the decision to rip all of that out, and it really helps this room. It really does. If you imagine that corner being all blocked off. It wasn't a very practical cupboard anyway, and it was stopping the airflow. So we've ripped all of that out. We've repaired all of the wall here and up here, and done a lot of work to get this back looking good, and that's now had its first coat of paint. We are going to eventually we're going to build in storage in here, but that's for another day. And then you can see this is the end of this part of the house, and you can see that it's got these beams. These were all painted black, but it was very oppressive, and the black, we didn't like it, so we have sanded those back and given them the first coat of white now. And again, that's going to lift this room. This room is very similar to next door. There's the little window looking out. You can look out here to the market square. There's the post office. This is my walk to the post office. And these curtains, these are really cute. Look, they're little swing curtains. One there. One there. Lovely. So yes, this is our current work in progress. We quickly come back through the bedroom. We've been thinking about what we want to do in our ensuite. This will be a bit of a project at some point. we're going to take all of this wallpaper off. It's peeling anyway. I mean, wallpaper in a bathroom with a shower and lots of hot air, it's always going to peel. And it's not particularly to our taste either. So at some point we're going to strip back all of this wallpaper and repaint in here. We want to put a vinyl floor over the top of this. Now this has got heated floors, but if we put a vinyl on it, that won't affect that working. Unfortunately, these tiles are very cracked. There's a bit of a hole there. They're looking very tired, very dated. So we're going to freshen this up with vinyl over the top of that. Is the idea. Lots of little jobs to do. There's an issue here, look. So this all needs to come off, get a repair done there. We want to freshen up these pictures. You may remember these have little hidden cupboards in. We love that, but again, these look very dated, so we're going to, at some point, I'm not saying imminently, but at some point we're going to update these pictures, put something more to our tasting, because there's two. There's one here as well. So we're going to update those. Hello, still got my hat on. Yes, we've just had work done on the shower. The shower pump is in here with the immersion heater. That packed up, so we've had a new shower pump fitted. Nothing goes smoothly, I tell you. We had a new pump fitted. It then wouldn't switch off. So the pump kept pumping once you'd finished your shower. Not good. So yeah, it's been a faff, shall we say, for a few weeks trying to get all of that sorted. But it is now functioning. Touch wood, quick. Right, that's enough bathroom talk. Let's head downstairs. Hey, there we go. Easy as that. Right, I'm still sat here with my scarf and my hat on. I'm thawing out. Boink. So, yes, as you can see, we've been very busy. It's really nice to see the house coming together, getting the rooms looking as we want them. I can't wait to get the new carpets in those front two bedrooms. That will just finish those rooms off once the painting's done. Yeah, that's going to be great. We want to get that finished before my mum and dad come and stay. They're coming up on Christmas Eve. Thank you very much for watching. If you do fancy trying out Skillshare, please use that offer. Use the link in the description box for your 3 months Skillshare. Thanks again to them for sponsoring this video. Oh, I'm worn out, all that zipping around the house. Teleportation and all of that. I'll pop another video up here. Please check this one out if you would like to. Quite what's going on with my hat hair. Take care. I'll see you soon.